Hello, hi there, lovely Pisces. Welcome to my channel, and this is your love horoscope for August 2017. And my name is Bella. And how I work is I work with the help of my spirit guides. That's how I do all of my services. And this reading is by them, really, translated through me. So we're going to crack on straight away. But if you do like what you hear, do subscribe, do comment. I love to hear from you all. And I'm extremely grateful for all the support and love that I've been receiving since I've had my channel at the beginning of the year as well. So, you have a great start to your month, and I think, unlike some other star signs who had really opened wounds, let's say last month, I think you got off lightly, most of you anyway. But we are now in better energy when we get to August. We also have two eclipses, and we have a total eclipse on the 7th, which is about endings. And for the next 6 months going forward, it's going to be the new way you're going to be, particularly also when it comes to love for you as well. But you do start amazingly well. I'm just being shown here that you need to relax. Do not panic when it comes to your love life, even if you're single. You need to just be ready to receive, guys. A lot of love coming your way. So if you're single, oh my God, this is the best month for you guys to be meeting somebody, and you'll meet them straight out the gate. First couple of weeks, you're going to meet somebody wonderful. And you really need to trust and let go of the anxiety. Like, the universe has a gift for you if you're single and you're a Piscean, all right? It is, trust it. And like, I guess I just get here, allow others to treat you well, because there's something about, and I think we all have that, where there's a bit of distrust that perhaps how wonderful somebody is being with you, that you might think, how long is this going to last? Don't be pessimistic, go with it. And that would apply for people who are single, for Pisceans, from August throughout the month. Okay, if you are in an established relationship, it's great. I have to say, you start in a way that you know the strength of your connection. There's an emotional bond. Your needs are being met. You are that person's priority. There's talks of love. I get closeness. I get, Netflix and chill. I get romantic adventures. I get super bonding with the person that you are with, in a really lovely, touching way. Like, significant memories seem to be made between you and that other person in that month, in that first week. It is beautiful energy, and it kind of goes along with this kind of theme about just allowing it to happen. Don't get anxious. Don't think it's too much. It's too good to be true. When's the bubble going to burst? Doesn't matter if you've been with that person 10 years. This week is a really beautiful week energetically, where things are romantic and sexual and beautiful, and everything is like, it's just good. It's a good time. And some of you, my guides are saying, will also be away on breaks together during that time as well, and you're going to have an amazing time, a really good time. Those of you who are perhaps looking to reconnect with somebody, again, that is the best week to start broaching the subject and to trust and allow that person in, because it feels to me that you can trust them in that moment to in what they want to do. Will they be 100% perfect? Nobody is. But it's like the week that I kind of want you all to really capitalize on the beauty of the love of what my guides are making me feel that is there for you. And it lasts, into the second week as well. Now, in the second week, there seems to be talks that you have with your significant other, new or otherwise, where they seem to be talking about you and them being apart for some time, and the potential, the possibility of that. There is definitely talks about that. So this is either them going on a holiday, or they're having to go somewhere for work, or they're having to do something for college, or they're going to be in a different college than you are geographically. But there's definitely talks about that, and how that's going to shape your relationship, and how that's going to work out for you guys. But I feel that you have that dialogue successfully, and it feels like the conversation is earlier than when this break away from each other is actually planned, because in the eyes of the other person, or even it may be you that's going away and you have a discussion. But it's like you need to kind of do that now so that you both feel secure and you know what's going on. And in a way, some of you will also be looking for a little bit like of approval as well, that's not going to interrupt the relationship. So that's lovely. Again, it's showing understanding and caring, but it's coming up in the second week. I'm also getting here that like it's going so well that some people, particularly if you're single, you know, you may feel like you're doing things a lot faster than you would if you were dating and stuff. So intimacy and like getting really carried away with how things are going, and that would apply again even if you get back with somebody. It feels like you get back with them, and you know, sometimes you get back with somebody you might be a bit hesitant, and it's like zoom, no, straight into everything, you know, because you just want to capitalize on this lovely energy about things flowing good and well and fast, and why waste time, because we have one life in this human aspect in 2017 at least, and you want to capitalize on that. You don't want to be stuck in the anxiety of things. So there's a great feeling in the first couple of weeks of you guys just being free. Like there's a real hippie feeling about it, guys, like free love. It's lovely, really, really is. In the third week, like, interesting. Now this, if you're single, I think I said in terms of free flowing and love, that applies. But for everybody else, where they've either got back with somebody or it's an established relationship, the energy somehow shifts only a little bit. And I think this is where my guide started saying, like, to be really free from your anxiety, because anxiety can really make the smallest thing turn into a bigger monster than it needs to be, because sometimes we'll panic or we'll see something that isn't there, but it's just like it gets that something gets made a little bit, is the start of something that could possibly be made into a mountain out of a molehill. And this is how it's been shown. So it's been shown that in a number of ways, actually, it feels like to me, and I think people can do this, if you're seen to be having a really great, lovely time, and you're seen to be happy in love, you may get other people that want to bring a bit of thunder into your life because they're a little bit jealous. And so it's been shown that other people will tell you things that are not true, or implies things, like kind of gun load you about things to do with your partner, or vice versa, that your partner gets told something about you that isn't true. And it kind of just sows a little bit of a seed of doubt. It kind of could magnify that anxiety. And my guys are saying here, you really need to trust them and not the other person, because it could snowball into the last week of causing probably either a massive row or a bigger problem that necessarily didn't need to be there. I'm also getting here the other thing that is also could be, so if it's not somebody or other people trying to basically, rain on your parade a little bit, I'm also getting here that one of you feels like they are like it feels like you have either been investing more money, like you've been spending more money than the other person, or being a bit more, or you feel like you've been a bit more generous than the other person. And again, it still comes out as something that somebody else implies or something that they read. And it could also be, if I'm being honest with you, that you or they have seen a horoscope that implies the tiniest little thing, because sometimes it's about insight, but sometimes it can be very suggestible, that you then see something because somebody else has said something that could make you think that it's worse than what it is. Basically, in the third week, be super careful of influence in your relationship, because it is going well. There is no need to make a mountain out of a molehill. But I can tell you that if you do allow the seeds of distrust, or putting water on that beautiful passionate fire of yours, the fourth week, I can 100% tell you, you will have you will be unhappy, because you'll be having, I get discomfort, I get you really looking at the relationship negatively, unnecessarily, some of you thinking about wanting to break up, but it mainly comes across as a big argument. And perhaps for some of you, your first argument. And I think particularly if that person came back in your life, which is going to be easy for anybody to sow a little bit of seed of doubt when you're having somebody back, because obviously you broke up. So there was a reason for that. So even though you're loving it, it just takes one little thing for you to panic again. Try not to do that. Because basically the way it's been shown, if you can just not do that, the whole of your month continues to be loved up, lovely, wonderful. But if you let influence that is negative and produces negative thought forms from you, that could be the tiniest little thing, they didn't pick up their cup. Gosh, that must mean they don't care. You know, they turned up late, or they didn't call me or text me back after an hour. That's rude. I'm not a priority. Don't blow it out of proportion. And definitely, particularly if somebody else, you know, you might have called your friend and they said, oh, well, that must mean. Watch the negative language of other people or the influence of anything. What you read, what you see, anything in that third week. Have some self-awareness, basically, because it will lead to an argument. I'm not saying it's going to break up, but you definitely burst the bubble of the love that you could have continued to have really for the rest of the month. It's a great month, really. Energetically, it's a beautiful month for you Pisceans, when it comes to love. So make sure it stays that way, basically. Give and receive and let the anxiety go. And definitely let the negative Nancys and the psychic vampires who want to spoil your bubble, not spoil your bubble. Do you understand? So I've been better. I really hope that that's been helpful for your love life for August 2017. Again, if you'd like to know more about me and my services, everything is just down below. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do. I'd love to have you here, and I'd love to also hear your comments as well. You all have an amazing August. Please do have an amazing August, and not a negative one. Take care. Bye-bye.